Hello, you guys. Welcome and welcome back to the NutCase Network, where we broadcast your spiritual news, honey. And we're going to do another reading for you guys. Let me just say thank you so much for everyone who has supported the channel consistently, okay? Whether you're new, whether you've been here, I really appreciate you guys. And I hope that you genuinely enjoy your holiday season, especially if you're in the United States, or that you are genuinely having a positive experience in your life. Also, if not, I'm sending you positivity from my ancestors and my guides. I was going to say guardian angels, from me to you, okay? Now, I do have a channel message. Y'all be sure to like the video, be sure to subscribe. If the reading is resonating, put a crystal ball in the comments. Okay? Now, I have to get this message out. There's a little bit of tension. The energy is really high. It's really strong. And I feel like, okay, someone could be very jittery. Someone could drink a lot of caffeine. So let me just premise this by saying, I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist, so please do not take this as medical advice. Go with what you know, meaning use your own intuition and your own deductive reasoning skills to make a productive decision for yourself. And if you do need medical advice, or if you do need professional advice from someone in a different field than myself, I, implore you to get that advice, okay? But what I will say, I don't know if this is you or someone else. I don't know if you guys are picking up on someone else's energy, or if this is just the energy and the atmosphere that you're picking up on and you may be responding to it. But there is someone who is very anxious, okay? I feel like someone may have butterflies in their stomach, okay? People may be very jittery, okay? This could be you. Someone drinks a lot of caffeine or energy drinks, and I feel like they need to drink more water. I also feel like if you've been drinking a lot of water, but you still feel a little anxious or jittery, you may need to journal or fall more deeply into some type of spiritual practices. And maybe in court, I don't know what that means. Incorporate some type of herbal tea, non-caffeinated, okay? But remember, I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist, and this is for entertainment purposes only, okay? But yeah, that's what I feel like is going on, you guys. There's definitely a situation where Spirit is telling me all's well that ends well. I keep getting this message for people periodically, individually, and as a collective. But what they want you to know is that all's well that ends well. Yes, and trust, okay? I feel like Spirit wants you to focus more on what you're doing in the moment, and like moment to moment what you are doing. And that will point out to you, it'll basically highlight how you're feeling, why you're feeling that way, and then how you can kind of go about combating that. Especially if you're in a nervous or jittery or anxious energy. I just feel like someone drinks too many coffees or energy drinks, because I feel really amped right now, okay? This could also be talking about amplification, okay? Amplifiers, like they have amps in music and things like that. So there could be an, oh my God, cards fell out that I didn't realize. There could be an amplification in the energy, or something is, a momentum is being amplified, and I feel like you can feel it. Whew, yeah, improving health and then reconsider. So I feel like once you reconsider some of the things that you're doing, if this is you, and maybe you change some of your habits, your routines, and you get more, you incorporate more of your spiritual practices, or spiritual practices that help bring calm to your life, I feel like something is going to improve, okay? Sorry, y'all. I had to use a floss real quick. Also, I feel like if you think that something is going to go badly, or if you think that something is wrong, Spirit is trying to tell you to reconsider. All right. But let's go ahead and see for the collective, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Oh my God. Let's try it again. Guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Father, Mother God, for the collective. You may be trying something again, and it could make you very nervous because you're doing this again, and it's like there may be some residual trauma or like PTSD from the first time you did something, and now you're going into doing it again, and you may be feeling that. But I feel strongly that all's well that ends well. You really don't have anything to worry about. So, Spirit, what are the messages for the collective? Father, Mother, God, for the collective. What are the messages? Abundance. Ow. Yes. What else? For the collective, Spirit, what are the messages? Okay, we have no. Okay. What are the messages for the collective? I just heard take it step by step. All right, let's see. Can I get one more card, Spirit, for these messages for the collective? Be patient. Be patient. Everybody says be patient. Look, in the near future, not the right time, but no need to worry. Okay, so there's something that you want to happen, and I feel like you want it to happen quickly. The energy is gaining momentum. That's the card that I'm seeing from the Moonology deck, like in my mind. So there's something that is gaining energetic potential. It's gaining maybe even physical momentum. I just feel like somebody's heart is racing, and I just have to be quite honest that, you know, if that's something that you're dealing with, like with your health, I just really heard Spirit say drink more water, or there needs to be some type of dilution. Like, I don't know if that's a word, but it's like water dilutes something. So this could be in a spiritual way. Like when you physically drink water, it helps to dilute the perception of what's going on so that it's not necessarily cloudy, but that it's like less visceral. That's a good word. Visceral. Like there's something that's energetically visceral. And it just feels like somebody is super anxious about something. And it's like Spirit wants you to kind of dilute that so that you're not rushing or making decisions that would basically like set you back. There is something that is not going to happen the way that you expect it to happen, but it's going to happen. It's like whatever the outcome is that you're expecting may not be what happens, but there's still going to be a positive. There's still going to be a positive outcome. Yeah, gossip. There are people who are talking, but you're not worried about it, or it's in the past, or it's not going to affect you. Ooh, my goodness. Meditation is at the back and new home. So some of you may be focusing on like purchasing a new home or having some type of stability in your life. And you're no longer worried about gossip or like what people say about you. It could also be a situation where you may have friends or family or people around you who just kind of sit around and talk about nothing. The reason why I feel like the answer is no right now, and that they're saying it's not the right time, is that it's like Spirit is still working certain energies out of your vibrational field. Like they're still getting people out of your life, or it's like they're still processing. Yeah, exactly. False mask. Some of you guys may have recently started something new, and it's like they don't want you to be involved with the wrong people. Yeah. So there's a decision that you're going to have to make in the near future. You're going to be at a crossroads. This decision is not going to be easy, but it's like, if you think about it metaphorically, your soul is standing at a crossroad. I just heard, meet me at the crossroads, crossroads, crossroads. Isn't that a song by a rapper? Who is that? I don't even know, y'all. Let me see. I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up real quick because some of y'all might want to go like listen to this. Okay, meet me at the crossroads. Dang. There it is. I know. Oh, Bone Thugs and Harmony. I knew it was. All right, I want to like look at the lyrics, but I'm not gonna play it because YouTube definitely be tripping. Now tell me what you're gonna do when it ain't nowhere to run. When judgment comes for you, when judgment comes for you. Now tell me what you're gonna do when ain't nowhere to hide. When judgment comes for you, because it's gonna come for you. Oh my God, this song is serious. I gotta go listen to this. Okay. So definitely some of your okay, because they say Dead Souls, Ninja, this for Wally. So I feel like there's somebody who has passed on that's really got your back because a lot of the things that you've been trying to manifest have been based on some type of inspiration that you gained from a situation where you lost someone in your life or where someone passed. Right? It doesn't matter who it is. It could be a friend, a family member, whoever. A loved one, a lover, whoever. Okay. Yeah, they're talking about all the people who have passed. Then they say, but God's got them. And then they say, and I'm going to miss everybody. I done rolled with this. Okay, whatever. They're talking about a bunch of stuff. Okay, you're getting messages from like your passed on like loved ones. Your ancestors too, possibly. And I remember hearing this song, but I don't really know like the tune or the lyrics. Okay, but it says God is who we praise, even though the devil's all up in my face. But he keeping me safe and in my place. Say grace to the gates. We race without a chance to face the judge. Said I guess my soul won't budge. Grudge because there's no mercy for thugs. Oh, what can I do? It's all about a family and how we roll. Can I get a witness? Let it unfold. So there's some type of judgment that's unfolding. Like, what you gonna do when there ain't nowhere to run? And judgment? Oh my God. So somebody cannot run from some type of judgment that's taking place. And it's like spirit needs time. Your ancestors, your passed on loved ones need time to allow a situation to unfold. Because that was a lyric too. Before they're able to give you this abundance. It's not that you're not going to get this abundance. But there's a definite no. Because what this no is, it's not a no to you unless you've been living wrong. But it's a no to the people who are still in your space and in your energy who could possibly put this abundance at a detriment. That, like, these messages have been coming out real strong, collective. I'm gonna just let you know straight up. You guys have a decision to make, and Spirit really wants you to evaluate how you're going to move forward. And I'm going to tell you what I was saying earlier before I heard meet me at the crossroads. But like, they really want certain people to get the fuck. That's what I heard. Just like that from around you before they actually like let the floodgates open. Ooh, I just heard that. That's the floodgates. So let me write that down. So the floodgates are about to open up for you when it comes to something that you're doing, some type of abundance that you've manifested. Ooh. And then I heard, open the floodgates of heaven. Let it rain. Let it rain. So it's about to, like, that rain could be significant as far as like an indicator. There could be like, I'm hearing like 3 days of rain. And that could either prompt the cleansing of these last few stragglers that are trying to hang on. Because I feel like Spirit is plucking the stragglers, the little last few crustaceans and leeches and urchins that are trying to like attach to you. Barnacles. I just heard barnacles. So there's like an aquatic reference. So this could be for water signs specifically. But then I talked about drinking water earlier. So Take it how it resonates. But you're at this crossroads, and I feel like you're like standing there, like in a metaphorical sense. If you're thinking about your soul is standing at this crossroads. And in one direction is everything that you want. And in the other direction that you just came from is everything that you came from. And then there's another direction, because I got a message for Pisces, the third option, which some of y'all may want to go watch if you didn't see it already. But there's a third option where it's like you go down, if you go down that road, it still has people included within it that you are supposed to remove. So it's like the people who you've walked away from are in your past, but there's still some stragglers that are still trying to like follow you down this road. And then there's two crossroads. It's like there's two roads in front of you, but it's like a three-way, like it's like a fork in the road. And you can either choose to go down the road where it's just you and you have people waiting for you down, further down. And they're like the new people and the new situations and the new experiences that are supposed to be coming into your life. And then the other side of the fork is like empty and it's desolate and it's dark. But those people are going to follow you down that road. So it's like they're still going to be attached to you. So Spirit is like, you got to make a choice. And it's not going to be easy, because these are not like people who you want to get rid of necessarily. And you would be happy for them to go. These are people who you kind of are still fond of, but you know cause a problem in your life. And some of them are people who you really want to get rid of, but they're hanging on. So that's why Spirit is like, we're getting rid of some of those people who are just stragglers and barnacles, and they're still, you know, crustaciously hanging on to you. They're going to work through that. They're going to get rid of them. But if you go down that road that's dark and it's kind of like not really visible, and you still allow the ones who you are kind of fond of to kind of be scragglers, hanging on, stragglers. If you go down that road, then it's going to make it harder for Spirit to get the ones that you really don't want to deal with away from you, because your vibration is still going to be at the same frequency. And it's going to still allow space for them to follow you, because it's like, this is crazy. It's like the people who you really want to get rid of, they're going to see the crowd behind you of the people who you are kind of okay with, but not really okay with, and you're picking up that they might be a problem too. If you still let those people follow you, then it's going to like be a light. Ooh, my son just said, like a plane. It feels like he said, okay. So yeah, it's going to be like a plane going down. So it's like, you're going to be flying, but then you're going to basically lose momentum and go down. They're going to take you down. Because he literally just went, and I don't know if y'all heard it, but because they're still hanging on, it's like that plane is still going to be visible to where they can bring it down. Because even the people who you kind of are fond of, but you know they might be a problem, them just being there gives a notification or a flag to come up that shows your location. What is all of this about? Like, there's a lot of like navigational energy that I feel like is coming through. Yeah, so they want you to get rid of the stragglers, so that no one knows your location. Like, location not found. That's what I feel. And the only way that you're going to be... Oh, my nose is just so bad, y'all. The only way that you're going to be able to basically start fresh and move away from all of these energies is to let everybody kind of fall to the wayside. Because the dark path is a path that you don't really see what's going to happen next, but it's very much so similar to the one that you just came from. And the one that's illuminated, that you can see people in the distance, it's like, that's your spirit team. That's your new friends. That's the new experiences. That's the new neighborhoods that y'all are going to move to. Like, your new neighbors, your new friends, your new coworkers, whatever. That Spirit really wants you to go towards that road. And that's why they've brightened it up for you. So I feel like there's a level of illumination that's going to be happening with this research, meditation, and crossroads. I feel that you're going to take some time to think about this decision, but it's going to be something that you really need to think carefully about, because if you look into this on maybe a spiritual level or even on like a business mindset level from other people who have risen to the top and like what they say and things like that, the ones who are really successful, not the ones who are successful but still struggling. If you listen to those people who are really successful, they're going to tell you that this is what they had to do. Because there's definitely someone that you are trying to figure out whether or not they're true or false. And I feel like it's one of the people or situations that you are kind of fond of, but that you feel could be causing some type of blockage in your life. Okay? Ooh, Lord have mercy. So there may be some type of anxiety or just trepidation about removing these people from your life because you know that they gave, it's like the ones who you don't care about that you want gone, it was really energetically draining. Like it was extensively draining for you. But it's like the people who you're kind of still fond of, the drain that they put on your resources, your energy, your finances is very subtle. Okay? And there may be some type of fear of like repercussions, like because you don't want to falsely accuse someone or you don't want to falsely judge someone. But Spirit is saying you're not going to be punished for this because they're trying to show you through your passed on loved ones and your ancestors that this is the right choice and that they've been leading you to this decision for a reason. Okay? Wow. I'm tired, y'all. That was a lot. So you may be tired after this. It's like 3 days of rain as well. Like that's very significant. Like Spirit may, you know, show you something on the 3rd day of it raining. And that's going to be like a confirmation. So you may want to, set a reminder in your calendar 3 days from now. Or if you have a period where it rains for 1 day and you see it then rain for a 2nd day, just make a note on that 3rd day of rain, there's going to be some type of confirmation, okay? And something is going to start moving very quickly. That's probably going to be your confirmation. Because I feel like you're absorbing the energy of people around you because they're nervous. They know that they could be on the chopping block. Like there's something about your life that is happening right now where they know that they could possibly be on the chopping block, and it's because their intentions have not been completely pure towards you. There's some type of resentment or hostility, secrets, lies, selfish behavior, or something that they've been doing on the low, but it's very subtle. And they know within themselves that that's what's been going on, but they're not sure if you know what's been going on. So they kind of feel a little bit nervous about this, and you may feel nervous about it because you're picking up on their energy, and you think you're nervous because you may be cutting off somebody who doesn't deserve to be cut off, but I feel like in reality they actually do. All right. What are the messages for the collective, Spirit? All of that. Yep. New home. So you're bringing a new home into your orbit. You're bringing a new home into fruition, or a new place of living, place of residence, and more stability, okay? Yeah, and there's a third party who's going to be very sad or disappointed about this, either because they cannot partake in it or because they're jealous or envious of a situation. This person may not be given the information of where you live if you decide to move. They may not be privy to this information because you don't want them to know where you live. Or this could be a gated community where they can't get in unless you let them in. Okay, what else for the collective? But it's a man. Yeah, journey. Yeah, you may even have to travel to reach this new home, but this is a part of your journey, so enjoy this process. It's nothing to be scared about. I really feel like Spirit wants you to know all's well that ends well. It's an enjoyable experience that they want you to find this fun. Yeah, sorrow. Look, and sad. Man, this person whoever this man is, he knows he's not going to be a part of this. He knows he's going to have to look at you through some type of screen or window, or it's like the view or the visibility that this man has towards you is being narrowed. you could be a man, you could be a woman, you could be non-gender specific. It doesn't matter. But this is a man. They identify as a man. All right. Excuse me. And they're disappointed that they can't come with you. All right. What else for the collective? Can I get one more card? Ooh, surrender in reverse. See, they don't want to let it go. They do not want to let it go. Creativity. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? How many times I shuffled? Bro. So this person is trying to find creative ways to like get rid of these emotions. They don't want to be feeling, they're feeling like some really deep, nasty emotions. And they're trying to find creative ways to like get this off their back. They may be projecting it onto you. So if you feel any of these feelings, sadness, depression, loss, sorrow, envy, jealousy, anxiety, stress, jittery, like anything like that, drink water. It's going to dilute this because this person is trying to avoid water. So you may even be dehydrated, but I'm not Dr. Laura, psychologist. So I'm just telling you, this person is trying to avoid emotions. They don't want to feel these emotions. They don't like water. So maybe this is even a sign of who this person is. They always drinking sodas, juice, pop, you know, like energy drinks, something crazy. But they're trying to find a creative way to like stay in your life so that they don't have to feel this pain. Because I feel like they know it's coming. Like, I don't care if people are in touch with spirituality or if they pray or if they live their life right or wrong. They still know what the fuck is going on, okay? Let's not even act like they don't. They still know what's going on. I want to use this deck. Have mercy. So that's why Spirit is saying it's not the right time for this. And it's not that this person is causing a slowdown in whatever you're doing. It's that Spirit needs time to work a strategy. They have a strategy of how to get this person out of your life, like permanently, or they have a strategy of how to get a lot of these people out of your life permanently, or to remove them from having access or visibility to your location energetically, maybe even literally, right? So they're just telling you, just hold on for a minute, because in the near future, this abundance is going to come in. They don't want you to worry about any type of stagnation. They don't want you to worry about any stuck energy that you may feel. They just want you to focus on what you're doing and keep doing what you're doing, because it's like they're trying to build momentum to where it blows this situation out of the water, to where they put you on such a strong trajectory, right? And what I'm seeing is the fast movement card that I saw earlier kind of glanced in this deck. It's like, you know, a pinball machine. That's what they're giving me. Like a pinball machine. When you crank that thing back and the pinball bounces real fast. They're trying to create a situation like that. So there's going to be a time after, I feel like those 3 days of rain, where something springs forward. For some of you, it could even be 3 days of snow, depending on where you live. And just be mindful, if it doesn't immediately happen after those 3 days, give it some time. Give it give it some time. Don't be tripping, because then you're going to create resistance. And you're going to slow down that momentum from the spring. Because it's kind of like, you know, when people talk about Mercury retrograde, and it's like a pre-shadow phase and a post-shadow phase. It's like, I think there's going to be a phase like this here. Yeah. I feel like you're going to have some type of epiphany or breakthrough, or this reading could be causing that. All right. Show me what the collective needs to know regarding what's coming towards them when it comes to this situation. All right. They said move this right here. So there is going to be some type of abundance with a new home. In the near future, they want you to know not to give up on what it is that you're doing, Just focus on what you're doing. Keep focusing on the task at hand. All is well that ends well, okay? And this is ending well for you. If you've been living your life right. I have to say that because sometimes it don't be for all of y'all. And that's depending on your attitude. Okay, what does the collective need to know in regards to what's coming towards them? Yeah, 6 of Cups. More water. What else does the collective need to know in regards to what's coming towards them, Spirit? The 8 of Wands. Enjoy this journey because it's like enjoy the process of getting there so that you can harness that energy in the future when it's time to create more momentum. Because the excitement of this, it may go quicker than you think. It may be a little bit quick. And you don't want to lose sight of the beauty of this journey. Yeah. You may be ignoring communication from a person. Yeah, they're telling you basically, a lot of you guys are going to end up moving. And you're not going to tell this person where you live, or they're advising you not to. And I feel like you don't see what this person is doing. You don't see what they're saying kind of behind your back. Because you're so focused on accomplishing your goal. And the gossip card fell on the floor in the beginning. And I think that's the way Spirit wants it to be. Okay? People from your past are talking. What else does the collective need to know when it comes to what's coming towards them? Oh, wow. 2 cards. All right. Ooh, and there's Justice. 5 of Wands and Justice. Okay, we're dealing with strong Libra energy, possibly Leo energy, maybe Sag, and possibly even Scorpio. But it's a masculine, like it's a man. And you're leaving this person behind. They're going to be mad if you don't tell them where you're going. But oh well, be mad, bitch. You know? Like, I don't have no sympathy for people. I don't care. And it's not that I don't care, but I care for the people who deserve and warrant my care. I don't expend my energy on people who don't deserve it. And maybe that's your attitude in a situation. Somebody's going to cause a fight with you. Spirit is just preparing you, letting you know now that somebody is trying to find a creative way to, like, cause conflict when it comes to your justice. It's like they may even have refused to go to therapy, refused counseling. This could be an ex-spouse, somebody you divorced, or it could be a person who just, it's like they just always want to argue about something, even if it's subtle, like even if they're not literally causing a fight with you. They always want to argue about something, or they always want to create some type of conflict emotionally. Because they don't want to deal with what's going on with them. They just want to point the finger of blame at you. And maybe when y'all went to some type of therapy or counseling, this is what this person did. So it's like they do the same thing in the energetic realm as well. But it's going to all balance out. There's no need to worry, because it's like Spirit is saying that, like, you don't need to feel bad about anything that you're doing. Because even the people, it's like, even the people from your past that you may be kind of fond of, but you know they could be causing a blockage, they're going to be mad too. Because you're being given this opportunity and you didn't tell them about it, or you kept it a secret. Or you're not sharing the opportunity with them. You're not sharing this abundance with them. Oh, well. Yeah, the 5 of Pentacles, look. That's exactly what's going to be going on. They're going to be looking at you from the outside. And I told you they're going to be looking through a window. I said that earlier, did I not? I did. But the window is going to get smaller and smaller. And then it's like you're going to close the blinds. So that's why Spirit is telling you, like, when you move to this new place, don't tell this person where you live. Because where you live. Because I feel like if you tell them where you live, they're going to be trying to like maybe even peep or get information. And this could be metaphorically or literally, okay? Don't tell this person anything about what you're doing to create stability. Dang, girl. Did you hear Snowflake? What's the Six of Cups? Because I feel like you're in this moment right now where you're reflecting on the past, or you're reflecting on time spent with someone. Yeah, and you're like, it was not always good, but it wasn't always like horrible either. That's why I said these are the people who you may be gaining something from. Egotist, not like you are a horrible person, but it's like everybody's ego is like filled from something. Everybody's cup is filled from something. So there may be something beneficial that you're getting from this person. And then there's something beneficial that you've been giving to them. But it's like now what Spirit is saying is that the currency exchange, the energy exchange is no longer going to be balanced. And it may have been balanced in the past, but it's no longer going to be balanced moving forward. Because whatever this person was giving you in the past to help you get through a situation, Spirit is going to be giving that to you as a reward from your hard work and what you've been doing and what you've been creating. That's why there's the saying, you know, people are in your life for a season, a reason, or a lifetime. Sometimes people are in your life for a reason because you have not been able to harness the power to create that momentum or create that particular thing that they're giving you on your own. But you have now been able to create that on your own, so you don't need them anymore, because whatever they're taking from you, it's like you're going to be giving more than you're receiving, because whatever they've been giving to you is not going to be valuable or, you know, worth it for you. Yeah, I feel like you're really reflecting on this message, or you haven't told this person that you've received this confirmation about them, because it's like, you know, it's going to be hard to move forward. But I feel like Spirit is trying to get you not to stay stuck in the past. There's also a hand that she's grabbing right here. We're about to clarify that in just a second, but hold on. Can I get one more for the Six of Cups? No, let's just go ahead. They said clarify the Eight of Wands. So yeah, they were leading me to that. So they've been leading you to this decision, and you have to make it. And I'm sorry, but that's just what it is. What's the Eight of Wands? What's the Eight of Wands? Y'all be sure to hit the like button, you guys. Subscribe if you are new. Ooh, Three of Swords and the Temperance. I'm just hearing pros and cons. Pros and cons. Weighing the pros and the cons. Hold on, y'all. Hit the like button. Snowflake said too. I'm just writing down some of the stuff. All right. So yeah, this Sagittarius season is like bittersweet. There are a lot of good things that are happening, and I feel like a lot of you guys need to focus on the good things and just focus on what you're doing. But over time, there's been a lot of disappointment in a situation, and Spirit is trying to propel you forward. And I feel like you may be trying to drag someone with you, and they're telling you that's not the right choice. Because you may not even see that they're a problem, but they're a problem. Yeah, there's the Six of Swords. Going towards this growth, going towards this abundance, this new beginning. The sun is setting on some of your relationships, and I feel like it's really sad. But it's like you have something growing within you that these people cannot be included within, because they're going to leech, or they're going to be like barnacles that kind of slow you down. Yeah. And your spirit guides are pushing you towards the future where you're going to be more abundant. Ooh. I feel like there's sadness and there's pain. Like, I'm hearing the graduation song that everybody sings. As we go on, something ever, we will still be friends forever. As our lives change from whatever. So it's like, it's not that Spirit is saying you can't be this person's friend. It's because I feel like it could be a friend, could be a sibling, could be someone you had children with, someone you were married to, divorced from, whatever. But it's like, it's not like you can't encounter this person or have this person in your life, but they just cannot be, they cannot be prevalent right now. They cannot be in the picture right now. They may come back in at some point, because what I feel like this is they need to do some type of healing themselves, or they need to bring something together to where they can reach the level that you are, or be in the same arena that you're in on their own, but they can't come there with you. They have to get there on their own. And when they do, you guys may come back together. But Spirit is telling you it's not the time to be trying to wait on this or amplify this within this person, because you're going to lose power from yourself. What's the Five of Wands and the Justice? Hold on. There's, oh, shoot, that hurt. Yeah, so something definitely hurts. Yeah, something definitely hurts. And it's like, I feel like Spirit is saying you can support this person from afar and cheer them on. I don't think this is anybody who has malice towards you. Not all of you, right? There may be a few people who do have malice towards you, but when I say that you can support this person from afar, there's multiple people that Spirit is talking about in this reading, some of which you cannot support at all. They want you to tell them to go and kick rocks. But there's some people, the ones, like I said, that you're still kind of fond of. You can support them from afar and wish them well, but they can't come with you because they're detrimental at this time. Their energy is not on the same vibration as you, and they will, like, be a wet blanket, okay? What's the Five of Wands with the Justice? The Wheel of Fortune. Yep. And then it's okay. And then see, that's the thing, because the reason it's like, because this person right now, they're not on the same vibration as you. They're going to end up being some type of wet blanket. They're going to end up dragging you down in some way, because their energy is going to flip, or when the tables turn and you're not the one who's needing them more than maybe they need you. When they need you more than you need them, their attitude is going to flip, possibly to an attitude of hostility, anger, judgment, envy, jealousy, and resentment. Because they're going to start to feel things that they never had to feel, because this person always, in their mind, felt like they were in a more superior position. I feel like when you were suffering, when you were going through conflict, maybe when you were going through a divorce, this friend or this family member was like, oh, I wouldn't want it to be me, but I got your back. I'm here for you. You're going through a lot. You're going through a lot. That may be what somebody's saying. They know you've been through a lot. They know you're going through a lot, but it's like there's going to be a return on investment that Spirit is going to bring in. This is karmic in a way, because the Wheel of Fortune to me is like, it was going to happen. It's fixed. It was going to happen this way no matter what. This person was going to be mad or holding some type of resentment towards you no matter what. Yep. And then the Eight of Cups and the World. Like, once you move, I feel like some of y'all might even want to change your phone number. Or you may be changing your phone number. There's no forwarding address. Like, you are just going to get the fuck on, okay? Like, once you walk away, this person changed. Or once you walk away, this person is going to change. But it was meant to happen because Spirit wanted you to be able to see. Remember, we saw that research, meditation, and crossroads. Spirit wanted you to be able to see that it was time for this to come to an end. Even if you are fond of this person on some level. I'm going to give y'all a little bit more. Because I have not been on here like that. We're going to pull from 2 more decks and then we're going to get advice. And I'm going to upload this tonight because I want y'all to see it as soon as possible, honey. Yes, baby girl. And it's 4:47 right now. For some reason, I had to look at the time. And also with this Wheel of Fortune, it's time for some type of justice, or it's time for this situation to end because it's time for you to move on to better things. I just feel like you could be feeling very reflective, very much so in your emotions. And you may have been trying to finagle a way to where you didn't have to like leave this person behind, but Spirit is like, no, baby, you got to do it. So strong Sagittarius energy, Libra, possibly Taurus or Virgo. Okay. Maybe even Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, or Sag. Or I said Sag. I meant Taurus again, whatever. Yeah. What's the 6 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles for the collective? Yeah, scanning the scene. So you're trying to get information. And you may be considered, okay, is it this person? Is it that person? Who is Spirit trying to tell me this is about? It could also be a title because of a job or a title that you're receiving. Some type of title that you're being given in your work. This could be a diploma or a degree that you're earning. Or it could just be a title that Spirit is giving you. I feel like a crown is being placed on your head. We have in love, and then we have self-love. Interesting. Yeah, it could also be the title could be representing you. I feel like a lot of you are reflecting on how much you've changed and how much you've evolved. And I feel like you've fallen in love with yourself, like on a deep level. A lot of y'all have done a lot of shadow work, and it is like showing through. Okay. What's the 8 of Wands, 3 of Swords, and the Temperance? Yeah, penny pinching. Yeah, I feel like somebody causes some type of financial distress. And Spirit doesn't, it's like they drain you or they deplete your energy. Yeah, we have woman crying and talking to friends. I feel like some of you, this is like a friend or someone who's just very emotional, or they trauma dump on you. I feel like also when you've been going through something, you may have talked to this person a lot about what was going on, but it's like whatever solution that they gave you just caused more like disappointment. They may have amplified or magnified some type of coping mechanism, drinking, smoking, partying, doing something negative, or doing something that was counterproductive to try to help you get over something. And at one point it was okay because that's where you were at energetically, but now it's like you realize that's only going to deplete you more. That's what I'm telling y'all. Listen to me, but also listen to yourself, okay? What is the 5 of Wands, Justice, and the Wheel of Fortune? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Checking on you in reverse, cheating in reverse. So this person is going to try to, like, I don't know, they're going to faithfully ignore you, or they're telling you to faithfully ignore them. I don't know what that is. They're not going to be checking on you anymore because they don't want to feel this. It's like, I definitely feel like you're moving on, and you may even be kind of pushing this person away a little bit, not talking to them as much. And part of them is like, are you cheating on me if this was a significant other? But they know that's not who you are. Part of them, if they're a friend, may be like, oh, maybe they're hanging out with other friends who they feel like are more important than me. But they know that's not really true either. Yeah, breaking through illusions and bad habits. So it's like you shifting is causing this person, it's like it's putting a magnifying glass on them. Because I feel like they were emotionally dumping on you, or they were projecting something onto you that you were absorbing. And it was causing a blockage that spirit has identified now that your energy has elevated and ascended to a higher level. Because before it might have been okay, but now it's not, because you made a choice, you made a decision to like move forward. And they realize now that they have to, like, as you continue to progress, your spirit team evaluates the situation and they see things that you can't see. So if you're progressing and they're like, oh, we're going to give the collective this. Let's see what happens. So if you end up passing that test when they give you something and like test the grease, okay, because we talked about cooking with hot grease, either you or Pisces. But it's like if they test the grease and it pops and you pop and you ascend, then it's like they're like, okay, what's going to happen? Let's see the reaction that people give in response to collective and what they're doing to elevate. And if there start to be little pops around you and they're like, okay, they might be a problem, they might be a problem, they might be a problem. Let's keep an eye on them. That's why Spirit is telling you that it's not the right time right now, because they're evaluating this situation as they see you act out your upgrades, as they see you act out your changes. They're evaluating how people around you are responding because they just want you to focus on what you're doing. And as they see the responses of people, and if it is not satisfactory to your spirit team because they are protecting you, they are going to do whatever needs to be done to handle that situation. So there's a realization that someone is having about their own thought process, about their own perspective, about their own behavior. And I also think sometimes when we keep people in our life or try to keep people in our life or stay in people's lives that it's time for us to move away from, we are basically a hindrance. We're causing a hindrance to their growth in some way. I don't know why I keep having to clear my throat. It may be hard for you to say this to this person. Some of you may, I'm going to be honest with you. Some of you may not even have to say nothing to this person. I feel like it's not unfair. Cheating is unfair. It's in reverse. So with the Justice card, I feel like something is fair. Something is happening in a balanced way, in a fair way. And I don't think you have to worry about like anything coming back to you negatively if you just don't, even if you don't even tell this person what's going on. I don't feel like you have to even really explain yourself, because it's gonna, your lack of explanation is gonna even further amplify this person's magnification on themselves. Okay. So what else does the collective need to know? Interesting. Community. What else does the collective... So there's something about people in the community starting to get information about you. I feel like people in the community, whether it's an online community or a physical community, they're starting to pick up on what you're doing. And the pieces are coming together either for you or people who are observing you about who you are and what's about to happen in your life. Like the evidence is visible, not just to you, but to also other people around you. What else does the collective need to know? Damn. That's a lot of cards, baby. Okay. Yeah, something is becoming more clear for sure because it's Pathways card. But we have, oh, gift. So I just did a reading for Pisces about a gift. Okay. We have expectation. Wow. We have marriage. And then we have pathway. 8, 3, 10, 8, 11. So 2 8s. And then there's actually 3. And then the number 3, 10, and 11. You may be getting a lot of donations, positive energy, positive comments. Like the community could also be picking up on your gift. If you do anything online, they really are seeing that you have a gift. Okay. And you can expect some type of contract as well to come in. This could be in around May or June, July, in the summer of 2024. If you're in the Western Hemisphere, I guess. There's definitely an emphasis on location, relocation, Even though the card didn't come out because it's not happening right now. It's something that's going to happen in the near future. It could be happening sooner than some of you guys think, but it's not really on your radar right now because they're getting, it's not coming out in their reading because they're getting all this riffraff out the way. There's a lot of support. You have a lot of support, not only from your spirit team, but also from people within your community. And for some of you, this could lead to like a literal marriage or a business partnership or a contract. And there's a house in the background. So you can expect for this to come together by either May, June, or July, depending on what trajectory you're on. Okay? Oh, wait. Let me look at the bottom. I forgot. So you're about to forget about something. Ooh. We have courtship and false person. So don't forget about who you are, because there may be a lot of people, you know, in the community or who have community D, community P, I don't care. They could be trying to butter you up and act as if they have something to give, but they may not have anything to give. I don't think that's going to stop the positive aspect of this message that I just explained to you. But I also feel like I almost forgot to look at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you may, and there's another 8. So some of you need to keep in mind that not everybody that you meet is going to have your best intentions or your best whatever at heart. Yeah, they're not going to have your best interest at heart. Some people are going to be out for themselves. So continue to use your discernment when it comes to meeting new people or when it comes to being outside. Okay, whatever you want to call it. Because there may be some people who are watching you and they see your gift. And they may try to target you or victimize you because of what you have. There may even be someone who try to propose, some people who try to propose marriage or like working together because they know that you're going to bring some type of benefit. You need to understand that it's your gift, not theirs. This belongs to you, not them. Some of you may be even getting gifts or donations and Spirit is telling you to use it for yourself, use it for the growth of your business or whatever you're doing. Because I feel like somebody may be trying to talk you out of some type of wealth or abundance that's coming in because they expect you to be like marriage crazy, or they expect you to be money hungry, or they expect you to be something to where that they could benefit you. They expect you to not be paying attention. Okay? So what is the advice? What is the advice for the collective in this situation, Spirit? What is the advice for the collective when it comes to this situation, Spirit? Clearly, please. Thank you. Ooh, yes. Lady. It says enjoy growth and reap reward. So we're actually going to talk about this. Eagle, see from a higher perspective. And Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Yeah. So just because these rewards are coming in, it doesn't mean you can stop working. It doesn't mean you can, I mean, you could take breaks as you need, but it doesn't mean that, you know, you just forget everything that you learned, or you just, you know, rest on your laurels. Like, keep going. But see it from a higher perspective. And the Lady card is the counterpart to the Lord card. Okay. So you could be in a feminine energy, or this could be the feminine energy that's coming towards you, depending on your situation. Take how it resonates. Okay, so enjoy growth and reap rewards, Lady. It says, reap what you have sown and enjoy the fruits of your labor. Grow and expand in all areas of your life. The lady, known as the Empress in the traditional tarot, is the representation of the goddess in her most fertile form. She is an abundant, bountiful, and creative being. She is closely connected to nature because it is her child. She represents maternal energy and has more than enough love to give all who need nurturing. Yet she is a representation of the goddess Venus, too, and yearns for a rich relationship with her counterpart, the Lord. In this card, she holds an apple. Its seeds form a perfect pentagram. So that could be significant, which in paganism represents the 5 elements of life. Now, the extended message says fertility, growth, and abundance are all imminent when the lady arrives in your life. And we got the abundance card. All the seeds you have planted are coming to life, and there are plenty more rewards to come. In a material sense, this card can represent financial security and comfort. It shows that there will be more than enough to go around, okay? But Spirit is also saying don't waste it on other people. Let me keep reading, though, because they might say that. If you are making business deals or setting intentions to create financial growth, this card indicates a considerable, okay, amount of monetary success. The lady can also usher in other forms of abundance, opportunities, marriage proposals, and even the birth of a child. She will help you respect nature and connect with its forces in order to have a genuinely supported journey, which we also got in life. Period. So I feel like everything I said in this reading is like A1. But just because you're going to have an abundance to go around and you have a giving heart and a giving spirit, don't, flounder it or waste it on people who don't have the best intentions for you. And make sure you're mindful of your discernment and your intuition when it comes to moving forward, certain people coming into your life and why they are coming into your life. I think a lot of you guys, I'm gonna be honest with y'all on the closing message. I think a lot of y'all peeped this because we had that reading about peeping game. And I feel like a lot of you guys already understand what I'm saying. And you're already seeing some of these things. It's just a detachment that you're making. It's like you're detaching from things. And, it takes a considerable amount of force to unplug a plug from the wall. If it's, if it's a decent plug. Like some plugs are trash and you can just pull them out of the wall and it ain't really that hard. Because that's like metaphorically, the connection wasn't that strong. But like I said, some of these connections, some of these cords are stronger than others. And it takes a considerable amount of force to guide it out of the wall or to disconnect from it. And that's what Spirit is doing. That's why they're saying just give it time. Don't trip. All's well that ends well. Chill out. But know that this is what's happening. And see this disconnection from a higher perspective. Because even though you may feel like there may be something that you're losing, or you may feel like, this could be hurtful to someone or that it's hard, it's going to ultimately benefit you in the long run. And that's why they told you to stay rooted and grounded, because basically what I was saying, stay focused on what you're doing. All right, so they're telling me to go ahead and go. Be sure to like the video, subscribe. Thank you so much for your support, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that it helped. Put a crystal ball in the comments if you resonated with this reading. And be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.